How's everything, all right?
The Washington football team, sitting in the 7th spot in the NFC playoff race, visit the Strip this week. The re-energized Las Vegas Raiders waiting for them. Big game for both teams. Derek Carr coming in after throwing for over 300 yards, over 9.5 yards per attempt, rating over 100 on Thanksgiving.
Wide open. It's RENFROW.
He went heavy on Hunter RENFROW.
Look at Carr connect. He's got RENFROW.
And D-Jax gave them the deep threat they were hoping he would bring to the table. Jackson over 100 yards and a touchdown.
Down the middle they go, and it's there. That's DESEAN Jackson, tiptoeing.
Washington has not fared well against most passing attacks for the season.
Throwing. Got a man wide open. It's Freddie Swain. Touchdown.
They were able to pressure Wilson quite a bit, got to him a couple times, and they have a solid pressure rate for the year.
Russ under trouble, can't get out of there.
Carr, meantime, was taken down 3 times and hit 7 last week.
Carr in trouble, and the Cowboys get to him.
And the Raiders' issues on 3rd down continued. 3 for 13 against the Cowboys.
I bet you he had 10 full seconds, and everyone was plastered across the field.
If they can't fix that against Washington, I'm not sure who they fix it against. Washington is dead last at forcing teams off the field.
I don't know why in that situation you go one-on-one with Kyle Fuller.
Vegas did run quite a bit in Week 12. Josh Jacobs toting the rock 22 times, hit at 4 a run.
He's going to go inside, and we just talked about this. And then, boom, bounces right outside.
The team is tough to run on, though. Held Seattle under 3 a carry. Have been tough on ball carriers all year.
Alex Collins. Nothing doing, that'll go for a loss.
The Raiders should also be tested quite a bit along the ground. They held the Zeke Pollard-led Cowboys rush attack to just 3.2 a carry.
One thing about these D linemen, they go flying right to the quarterback.
Antonio Gibson comes into the matchup off a 100-plus yard game, but he did have to work for his yards.
Look at the momentum this big man carries.
The team's QB also had to work to get their win. Taylor HEINICKE didn't even throw for 230 yards, under 7 yards per attempt, was picked.
Bobby Wagner taking number 3 up the seam. Quandre gets the perfect break, and then Jamal breaking offside finishes with the tip.
Still, he's at least had a 90-plus rating in 3 straight games now.
That's all you need to give McKissick that much space with a jump cut, and he's got a speed to get into the end zone.
Vegas gave up 375 yards to Dak Prescott on 8 yards per attempt, 2 TDs, no INT.
You use their leverage against them. So you see everyone go this way, quarterback bootlegs back the other way.
What the Raiders secondary is good at, taking away the long ball, ranking top 5 in yards per attempt and yards per catch allowed.
Prescott flings it and defended by Trufant.
HEINICKE doesn't throw deep a lot, though, isn't sitting real high on the yards per attempt and yards per catch totem pole.
McLaurin, Scary Terry speaking a nickname.
HEINICKE got great pass protection versus Seattle, only 1 sack taken, just 2 QB hits.
You just got to take what the defense gives you, and this is exactly what Taylor HEINICKE does.
The Raiders front, though, should be harder to hold at bay. Yannick Ngakoue picked up his 8th sack last week, has 4 in his last 5 games.
Prescott brought down. That is Ngakoue.
Mad Max Crosby has only gotten home in 2 games this season, but don't let that sack total fool you. He's having a great year still. Few DNs have applied as much pressure as he has, and he's doing it facing constant double teams. I don't have to sell either fan base on what's on the line. You get your scores into the comments section. Here's what we've got.